Welcome to Ancestral Wisdom, where the wisdom of the past guides our future. Today we're going to be talking about the rune Berkano and how we can use that rune to make our lives better, what we can learn from meditating upon that rune, and how we can craft magical our magical workings using that rune as well. The word I want you to think of when you see Berkano is birch. And I want you to transfer the meaning of that word to Mother Earth. So think birch and think Mother Earth at the same time. And often when I used to go to the sauna, the Russian sauna, one of the traditions was a massage, basically, hitting your skin to improve circulation with a birch branch. And that's a very old tradition, an old tradition that was designed to infuse a person's body with the essence of Mother Earth, with the strength and vitality and fertility and desire for increase. And so the birch branch has ever been seen as a symbol of the force of fertility of Mother Earth. And so Berkano, think birch, Mother Earth. Since this rune is tied into the complex of what we think of as Mother Earth, we also have to look at the world around us and ask ourselves, well, what is one of the most important qualities of life on this planet? And that's the birth, life, death, rebirth cycle. It's the idea that nothing is created or destroyed. And so the rune Berkano speaks to the birth, life, death, rebirth cycle, as some other runes do as well, but specifically from the point of view of the way in which the earth and nature itself are the guides of that cycle. And if you look around out outside of the realm of human drama, if you go from your apartment and your computer and your job and you go walk in the forest and you pause and you breathe in the air and you look around you, you will be extracted from the modern chaos of human drama and you'll be placed into a more open, connected, and cyclical environment. And you'll realize that the realm of human drama that you normally partake in robs you of certain insights. It robs you of the insight that you are connected to the natural world around you and the insight that you are just part of a cycle. And so Berkano is the essence of the feeling of connectedness to nature that you get when you break the chains, the mind-forged manacles of society, to use a Blakean term. What else does Berkano help us understand? Berkano is the womb, just as Mother Earth is our womb. We plant the seed the seeds of our crops into Mother Earth's womb, and water it there, and then it grows from that. In the same way, we are all offspring of the womb of Mother Earth, and we eventually fade back into it. That's the birth, life, death, rebirth cycle. But at the same time, Mother Earth nourishes all that is alive. It nourishes the plants with sun, with water, with food, and it does the same for us. So the Berkano is the nourishing aspect of Mother Earth, the motherly protection that is bestowed upon us. One more thing, Berkano is secrecy. It is the place that you go to conceal. So again, that's connected to the womb. It's a place concealed so that work can be done without the prying eyes of others that wouldn't understand that work to begin with. If you were to see into the womb, it would be amazing, right? It's not something that you should see, that you're supposed to really see. It's something that's concealed, that will be revealed at another time. And Berkano rules all of the caves and the places that you can hide away in order to create something that will be revealed at a later time. So, a religious lodge or even a cultural lodge, for example, can be a manifestation of Berkano because it's a place where you do certain work with other like-minded people and you don't show it to the outside world and only the fruits of your labor are seen by them. It's the force of creativity. It's the force of, going into a cabin in the woods and writing a book and then not coming out until not leaving that area, staying there for a month or 2 months or so, and then coming out once you have that creative piece taken care of. It's going into the music studio and and recording and being in that enclosed space where your music fans, they're not going to see the inside of that recording studio. Usually you get the idea of what I mean, even if there are some exceptions to some of these rules, but they're not going to see the process you create, and then you show them the product. And so that Berkano rules that idea as well, concealing in order to create and then reveal. So how can you use Berkano in your own meditation and magical workings? Well, you can use Berkano as a motherly, nurturing force to guide your own spiritual rebirth. If you realize that you are entrenched in a sick society and that you still have parts of your soul that are enmeshed in its sickness, then you can use Berkano to help yourself find what it needs to be born again without that corruption poisoning you. You can use Berkano to begin a project, a creative project, and to keep it secret, which will preserve its motivation, your motivation to do it until the end. And then have that impetus within you to reveal it to the world, to make sure to create it and put your all into it and to make it worthwhile and meaningful. You can use Berkano as a rune of protection to protect you from things that are threatening you. Not in the same way Thurazaz protects. Thurazaz protects like a thorn on a rose bush, where if attacked, it lashes out. Berkano protects by comforting you. So if the world is crazy and you're feeling stress and you're feeling as if there's nothing specifically that you can do to change things right away, well, Berkano is the loving hand that basically sings the Beatles song Let It Be to you, right? When you find yourselves in times of trouble, let it be. So I hope that you found this video useful, and I hope that you find a way to use the rune Berkano in your life to make your life a bit more comforting, to make your life a bit more recharged and meaningful. I hope that you feel the warm hand of the goddess reaching out through eternity to caress your soul, telling you that everything will be okay. Death is only temporary. You have the power to create beauty, and let be what you can't control. Ansuz raido kenas, yebo wonjo agala, now jisa yera, you was her throne, elga, so we lo tivas, Berkano e womanas, lagusing pastega, o